Multiplying Binomials, Part 2. In today's quick lesson, students will learn how to multiply binomials by using the lattice method. By using the what? The lattice method. Very good. Now you can also multiply binomials by using a lattice. By using what? A lattice. And a lattice is basically a large square divided into 4 parts. Now, if you look at each box, okay, you're going to go ahead and do multiplication of what is on top of the box and what is on the side of the box. What did I say? You're going to multiply the top of the box, what's on top, by what's on the side of the box. So I want you to take a look. In this square here, we're going to go ahead and multiply x times x. Now, you know that there's an invisible 1. And what is x times x? We've talked about it all week. It is x to the power of 2, which is x squared. Great job. Okay. So now again, if we go ahead and now do this corner, okay, the right corner, we have 3 times x. We bring them together. 3 times x. What's 3 times x? 3 times x is, put them together, 3x. Very nice. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the top of the box and here the side. We have x times 5. X times 5 or 5 times x. Put them together. What's 5 times x? It is 5x. Very nice. And with the last square that's on the right-hand side, you take a look at the coefficients. Okay, the coefficients, which is a positive 3 times or multiplied by a positive 5. What is positive 3 times 5, my friends? Positive 3 times 5 is positive 15. Okay, now here, these are also positive. Okay, everything is positive. Now take a look at what we have in our square now. We have the quadratic term, we have 2 linear terms, and we have the, what's this called? Starts with a C. It's called a constant. That's right. Can we combine like terms? Which terms both end in x? Which ones? What's this one called? 5x and 3x. So now you're going to circle a diagonal and you're going to say, all right, well, we're going to combine like terms. What is 5x plus 3x? Okay, add 5 plus 3, that makes 8x. And now we will write in order. The quadratic term is x squared. The linear term is positive 8x. And the constant is 15. So this is another way to FOIL, okay, by using a square to help you multiply. So now let's take a look at when we have one positive coefficient and one negative coefficient. And again, these are really parentheses, aren't they? They're saying x, the quantity of x plus 4 times the quantity of x minus 2. You see that? Okay. But we're not going to put parentheses. Okay. So first we look at this square, and this square is also always x times x. X times x is x what? We have x to the power of 1 times x to the power of 1 is x to the power of 2. Okay? Then we're going to do the square on the right. Now this is a 4, okay, times x, the top. Okay, look at the top first. 4 times x. See, 4 times x. 4 times x, put it together, that's a positive 4 what? 4x. Good. Now we'll look at this bottom square on the left. We have x and negative 2. X and negative 2 make what? They make negative 2x. And last, you have 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is positive. Oh, sorry. It's not positive, is it? It's 4 times negative 2. So that makes what? Negative 8. Okay, what are your like terms? The linear terms are the same. So you circle those. You say, okay, that's a positive 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is what now? That is 2x, and that is positive because the bigger number is positive, right? That's like positive 4 minus 2. Great. So let's rewrite this now. So our quadratic term is x squared. What's the linear term? What's the linear term? People, it's positive what? Positive 2x. And then your constant is negative 8. Very nice. Get that down, please. Let's do one more example. Okay, you have x minus 4, the quantity of x minus 4 times the quantity of x plus 5. What is x times x in this square? It is x squared. Very nice. What about negative 4 times x? Put them together. Negative 4 times x makes negative 4x. In this square, you have x times positive 5. X times positive 5. Positive 5 and x, multiply them together, they make 5x. And then a negative 4 times 5. Negative 4 times 5 is negative what? Negative 20. Okay? We circle the like terms. Okay? Now you have a positive 5x minus 4. Okay? This is actually positive. I forgot to write. So 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 is what? It is 1x. So let's write this horizontally now. Quadratic term is, what is it? X squared. What's the linear term? It's positive 1x, and the constant term is negative 20. Very good. Okay, go ahead and get that down. Let's do another example. Okay, so in this example, you have x minus 3 multiplied by x minus 6, and these have two terms, so they're binomials. So we're going to use the first square. We're going to say, okay, what is x times x? We know x times x is x to the power of 2, or x squared. All right. Now, we're going to use the top. We're going to say negative 3 times x. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Very nice. Next, we're going to do x times a negative 6. See, negative 6 is in this box. X times negative 6 is negative 6x. And then you have a negative 3 and a negative 6. Multiply them together. Negative 3 times negative 6. What is negative times negative? Negative times negative is positive. That's right. So it's positive 18. What are the like terms? Now this time you're circling diagonally because the like terms are linear. So what are the like terms, people? We have a negative 6x and negative 3x. So if it's negative 6 and negative 3, we say same signs, add and keep. Negative 6 and negative 3, so we add 6 plus 3, which makes 9, but we're going to keep that negative there. So that's negative 9x is the linear term. Then we're going to rewrite this horizontally. Which way are we going to write it? Horizontally. And so the quadratic term is x squared. The linear term is negative 9x. And the constant is positive, what is it? Positive 18. Very good. Get that down.